The first day we met was in March of 2017. Is it 20? Yes, March of 2017. He invited me to his ministry in City to go and minister.
And so the day arrived. Then she came. I'll never forget what she was wearing. She was wearing blue jeans, boots za black, and a burgundy top. Hata burgundy ni alinifundisha. Mimi nilikuwa naita kila kitu itafanana hivyo maroon. So akanifundisha ati inaitwa burgundy. So akakuja na katop kingine ka burgundy. Msichana akitembea, I wish ningewa demonstrate venye alikuwa. But the whole time she was preaching, I wasn't concentrating on anything she was saying. Mimi ndio pastor.
What?
Mimi ndio pastor. Lakini I was praying at that moment. And I remember what I told God exactly. I told God, give me this mountain. She was beautiful. She did so well. I was excited about it.
And from then on, we just started talking. Actually, it just flowed. There was
exactly. Yeah, it was flowing.
Yeah. Our first date. I don't know if I'd consider it a date, but yes, it was our first date. So I was, like I'd said earlier, I'd gone through a very rough patch in relationships. And so I had a very low moment that day. And we were talking, like I said, we kept on texting, like we just developed a friendship. So we were just chatting and everything. And so that particular day, he texts me and tells me, I'm going somewhere tomorrow, and I think it would cheer you up. Are you up to going? I was like, sure thing, no problem. Then I asked him, how are we going? And he's like, we'll go by Matatu. I'm like, hold up. I was like, where are you gonna be? I could come pick you up. And so he was at school. So I picked him up at his campus and we started driving. So I'm asking him, where are we going? He tells me we are going for a mission. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, no problem. Sounds nice. So we drove to high school. What high school was it? Buru Girls. Yeah. So we drove to Buru Girls and we were just talking the whole way. So we get there and it's time for him to preach and he decides to sing.
I've never taken my time to write a love letter. But leo hati yangu imeniforce ujue na kupenda. My past experience is mademu wengi walinitenda, but I thank God for that road you kwako imenileta. See, you taught me that purity is something that I can embrace.
And I'm like, okay, so are you trying to serenade me on our first date? What is this? And the girls were going wild because they're here thinking, I think we're a couple. Me, I'm like, okay, me bado sijarukilia hiyo story, but sawa, no problem. Yeah, so he sang for me, he preached, it was amazing. He gave me a chance to pray, which was really nice. Like, I love being in that space where I mentor young people because I feel like the girls need to be mentored when they're young. Yeah. So it was a really nice space for me to be in. Actually, it did cheer me up in as much as I was like, okay. But yeah, it was really nice because I think for me, I didn't really look at it as a date. I just looked at it as, okay, we're going somewhere. So on our second date, he took me to his dad's place. His dad used to stay in Kari. Yeah. So it's like very foresty, like there are a lot of trees. It's like one with nature. And I loved it so much. Yeah. So I met his dad and his dad was so happy. He introduced us to all of his colleagues.
He was very, very proud.
Like,
let me say that. He was proud of his son.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, this fine mama. Hey, my guy. Come, let me introduce you to my friends. So we told my dad that we were going for a walk and then we'll come back and have lunch at his place. So we went for a walk, we went to the forest, we sat down, we listened to music. So after that, my dad called, he was like, yo, you guys, where are you? So you come, I've made lunch. So we went to the house. When we went to the house, my dad had told us that he will make ugali, but he didn't make ugali. He made rice, enterere, managu, zote zilikuwa zimechanganyishwa hapo. So in my head I'm thinking, msichana na kwenye ametoka atakula hii chakula kweli. She sat down and she ate. The plate was a mabati plate and she sat down, she ate and finished the whole food. And at that moment I knew, there's something special about this girl. Yeah, so we went, we left, then